because you're going to answer some questions.
Oh, awesome.
It's an interrogation.
Anybody have any questions
I swear
that you would
I
like
didn't
to
do it.
ask?
I didn't do it.
While John is finding you in the audience, we did have a question from someone on Facebook from Marietta, and they wanted to know Marietta, which is in this area.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And they wanted to know what you like better. What you like better, if you like Hollywood or Nashville better.
Oh, Nashville, hands down.
Yay!
I lived in Los Angeles for 10 years, and I never for one day even felt home. So, and before I even bought my house in Nashville, I was like, I'm home. This just fits. This feels right.
So you've moved there.
Oh yeah, I've been living there for about 2 years.
Cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Do we have a question?
Questions out here?
In the
Anybody got
audience?
questions? Everybody's raising hands and they're all
over
taking
here.
pictures, so it's hard to tell.
It's like those auctions things you never want to raise your like elbow, and they're like, oh, $10,000.
You just bought the Bentley. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Courtney.
All right, Courtney. What question for Jan?
How like was it easy going from being an actor in LA to going to Nashville to be a singer, and what made you choose country music?
Okay, well, I'm gonna start. I'll answer your the second question first. Country music. I grew up listening to country music. I know it's weird when people are like, "Well, you're from Michigan, so how do you sing with a twang, and how do you like country music?" And I was like, I grew up listening to country music. That's all I ever listened to, and I believe that there's more rednecks in Michigan than there are in the South. So
we just call them something else up north. We just call them something else up north.
Their names for
but there's more people that listen to country music up in Michigan than anything that I know of. So, but that's that question. And again, country music is what I grew up with, but also it's my favorite kind of music because it tells a story, and I feel like there's so many stories that I want to tell, and music has helped me in so much, country music, because of the stories that other artists have shared. So I wanted to be able to give that back, and it's almost therapy in a way. And then with going from acting to singing, it was actually harder. A lot of people think, oh, you're probably, it was easier. And when I first got into town, nobody even wanted to take a meeting with me. They're like, oh my God, another actress coming into Nashville wanting to be a country music artist. And what, are you going to do one song and then go back to acting? And so I had to get over that, hurdle. And I was like, before I even got my deal, I was like, I live here in Nashville. I bought a house here. So if you don't give me a deal now, I'm going to keep coming back and coming back and coming back until you say yes. And I think that the One Tree Hill fans 100% helped me with my deal, because when that song aired on the show and everyone downloaded it and supported me 100%, I think that's when the labels were like, oh, wow, this is something. So.
Well, I, for one, am very glad that you chose country music.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You are too. Wonderful.
Does anyone else have a question? Oh.
Lonely.
What kind of hat are you wearing?
Quick.
It says Jacksonville Sinware.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a good baseball team that I wasn't going to like.
Was there only really one tree on the hill?
Everyone's like, how did they get that? You guys know how they got the name, right?
I don't.
Oh, well, why did Mark? Okay, so Mark Schwann. I'm like, how did they? Mark Schwann, the creator, he hopefully this is right, but I'm pretty sure this is what he said. But
Just
he
run
said,
with it. We'll believe it.
Yeah. Okay, good. But people watching are like, that's not how. But Mark said that he actually didn't know how he was going to tie in. He just named it One Tree Hill. But at the very end of the last episode of the first season, who was that character? Lucas said there's only one Tree Hill because the town was called Tree Hill. So.
Oh.
There's only one Tree Hill.
And they didn't kill you off, so if
no, they tried.
They did, but so you can always go back, right?
Oh, the show's over.
Oh, it is
completely?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And I left the last season to do radio tour, so.
Cut down the
Got
tree.
it. So I guess you can't go back.
No.
Unless there's a spinoff.
No, I'm not. I'm done. No more TV shows for me.
No more TV.
No.
All right, and so we have one other Facebook thing, which is really good, and I have to show you. He included a picture, and it says, Gianna, I'm going to be at your concert tonight. So I was wondering what you were doing afterwards, if you're not busy. I want to take you out on a date. If you turn down my offer, I guess I just will settle for meeting you. Do you think you can make that happen? Can't wait to see you, Kevin. Now, he included a picture, but look what he did.
Oh, my God. You guys, he cut out the girl that was in the picture, but you can see like half of her hair.
Kevin's a dog. Kevin is a dog.
Kevin, if you're watching and I see you later, the answer is no.
Right.
The king of crop. I mean, can you at least get a solo shot?
Clearly, this is your ex-girlfriend. Like, he could have gone in a little bit more and cropped out the beautiful blonde standing next to him.
You could see the hair. You could see part of her hair.
Clearly, I'm not a blonde, so we wouldn't fit.
Kevin. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Jana
thank you guys
is
so
going to
much.
do autographs and pictures. We're going to
Yep.
set up a table right over
Be all
here.
set up over here.
So feel free to stay. She's going to be at Whiskey River tonight. The game tomorrow, of course.
Yep.
You all have tickets. They will be at Will Call tomorrow at the stadium. I recommend you get there early because Suns games on Saturday nights, there's a good crowd. And Will Call's a little slow.
And I
We love
promise
him,
I'll
you know.
shower for y'all next tonight and for tomorrow.
And if you have to leave, we understand. Thank you so much for coming. And thanks again to Zaxby's for the food.
How about once again for Jana Kramer,
You
everybody?
guys are awesome. Thank you.